Trap is written and directed by M. Night Shyamalan and stars Josh Hartnett in the lead role. This film follows a serial killer who takes his daughter to a concert. Little does he know the police have surrounded this concert looking for him. I've got to be honest, I was really looking forward to Trap, even with the divisive reviews. I think whether you love him or hate him, M. Night Shyamalan is doing things other filmmakers aren't doing. He's taking these huge swings, making original films. And sure, they can vary in quality, but it's the fact that his films feel so distinctly his, and that's rare in this industry. I loved the concept for Trap, the trailers were fantastic. Now with the role Josh Hartnett plays, it's hard to make his character likeable because he's a serial killer. But I would liken his performance here to something like Leonardo DiCaprio's performance in The Wolf of Wall Street, where he's playing a character who is an anti-hero. This is not a character you should be rooting for. What the actor manages to do is make that character engaging, and Josh Hartnett just goes all in on his performance. I was mesmerised by his performance here. There's a charm, yet there's something sinister, and the way those things blend together just make for a really engaging performance. And I think tonally M. Night Shyamalan does a really great job here, because yes, this movie is part thriller. Trap can be a very intense movie, and one of the things I loved about it is that I never knew where it was going next. I don't mean that in a, oh, it's directionless. No, I mean that in the sense of it kept me on the edge of my seat. But I think this movie's also a comedy. There are a lot of laughs here, and I think intentionally. M. Night knows this is a crazy plot, and therefore I think he just made this movie very self-aware. The comedy and the thriller aspect never clash. I've got to say, I didn't expect how much the film would use the lead pop star character called Lady Raven. I won't give anything away, but she is a much bigger part of the actual plot than I expected. I thought she would just be there so the concert could happen. No, this character does have a bigger role to play. Also, visually, this movie looks fantastic. You can tell they put a lot of effort into the concert aspect of it, and the way they use lighting and just put together the concert in general really impressed me. So there's a lot I really enjoyed about this movie. But I've got issues with Trap. My main issue with Trap is that this movie is 15 to 20 minutes too long. I don't want to give anything away about the third act. There was something the film was doing and I was digging it. But then it keeps going and going and going and going. To the point where I'd say the final 15 to 20 minutes feel like a completely different film to everything that came before, and it just felt like it was dragging on. It felt super unnecessary. For me, it also took around 10 to 15 minutes to really get into the groove of the film. And finally, there are a handful of things that I do think could have been explored in a little more detail. I do have my issues with this movie, but overall, I really enjoyed it. It's movies like this that make me want to support M. Night, because he's making original stuff. And Trap absolutely feels like that. I will be there for whatever he directs next. I'm going to give Trap a B. Guys, I just want to say a couple of things at the end. Firstly, sorry for no Deadpool and Wolverine review. I did see it, I've seen it twice. I was on holiday when that movie came out. I was in Bulgaria and I saw it in Bulgaria. But by the time I came back and I'd seen it again, it was 2 weeks after the release. I did do a written review, so if you want to read that, I will leave my Instagram down below. Also, there is going to be a lack of videos for the near future. Now, I've never spoken about this on this channel, but I do feel like you guys deserve an explanation as to why there aren't going to be as many videos in the next month or so. So what is happening is that I'm going for heart surgery this week. I've never spoken about this on this channel, but I have a heart condition. I have ever since I was born. This is something they've known I would need ever since I had that operation. They knew I'd need another one eventually. And so that time has come. I still want to absolutely be able to do videos, but I just don't know how many I'm going to be able to do while recovering. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. You guys are awesome. Blu-ray Billy, logging off.